anyway, but I'm gonna take another shot at the same goblin. Hopefully hitting this time.
I'm sorry for not taking your bloodied off either.
Another 14
Probably died
armor
to zero
class.
red.
That's a miss.
Versus reflex.
14 versus reflex, that's still a miss.
Yeah.
That seems to be your favorite
Woo.
roll.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. I'm gonna take a side step. As a free action, he's gonna yell, "You no take our treasure!" And he lets one loose at Lormar. Oh, I love it. 24.
That is a hit.
9 damage. Vey.
Alright.
Finally hit.
And hit him with my staff.
Yeah, you drop your staff, hit your head on the brazier, well, on the sconce on the wall, so you'll be able to recover for next round. You'll be able to pick your weapon up for next round. So, Hex, what are you doing? You still petting the bear?
I'm gonna pick up a piece of the dead drake's wing that was cut off, and I'm gonna throw it down the hallway to see if Boris will go and chase it. I want to play fetch with Boris now.
Oh my god, I will allow it.
So Boris just ran off to play fetch.
No. I told Boris not to do it.
He's mad at you, actually.
Yep, mad at him for teasing him.
Boris attacks
Boris.
Hex.
See what you've done now.
I'm gonna so have fun with this.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm just gonna sit back and watch, and try to determine if they need my help or not.
Alright. So, you're gonna get shot by an arrow, possibly. A crit on Crow.
Okay.
13 damage.
Okay. I am bloodied again.
Hopefully I'll take him out by the next round. That wasn't a crit, guys. I'm just having fun with a hack, so. Alright, Dirt. Damn,
Kurt's gonna
Sophia.
go ahead and take up his battle stance and advance on this one here in the corner. Pick up his battle stance and strike him down with his sword.
Man, you guys are fixing to gang rape this thing. They don't look like they're surrendering either, man. Goblins usually don't.
I don't want him to.
That's definitely a hit. Wow, nice. Yeah, you one swing, man. You've bloodied him. You've created a deep gashing hatchet wound on his neck area. He's got a bear claw lodged in his throat. I was watching a Chris Farley movie earlier. I'm sorry. I got a bear claw lodged right here. All right, Lormar, what are you doing?
Over here and swing at him.
Hopefully I can take Hex out. That would be so awesome to take Hex out. 17 versus armor class is a hit. Alright. Alright. Talundros, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him again and try not to roll a 14. 20 versus reflex.
20 versus reflex is a hit. And
Thank
which
you.
are you attacking the one in the corner up here?
The same one.
Okay.
One up there next to Lormar.
Okay, I got you.
410 damage.
Wow, nice. He too has been wounded in combat and is now bloodied as well.
That's it.
Alright, you guys can feel it coming now. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take an attack. Oh, Jesus. Will I survive? Alright, I'm going to take a chance. Give me 2 attacks of opportunity. I'm going to try to shoot Crow.
And that would be me you're talking to?
I'm talking to you. Yep, you and Vay. Alright, Vay, hit. I don't know if he's going to survive. Oh, my God.
I told him to don't leave, don't run.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
he's
not.
a goblin.
He's not running. He notched his bow to fire it. So you guys go ahead and do your
Oh.
damage. Hopefully you guys do minimum and I don't die. But
Yeah, I don't want to kill him.
no, I don't want you to either. But
Can I pull my attack?
Die.
you can. You can't. Well, I mean, you hit him. I mean, you're going to do damage.
I mean,
but
can
I
I
mean,
do non-lethal?
yeah, you can. You can pull the death blow up. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
All right. So how
So
much
roll
damage
damage.
are you doing? Yeah, roll damage, dirt roll damage as well. All right.
Okay, hold on one.
Dirt's not gonna pull damage. He's just gonna normally
Don't kill
wail
him.
in him.
Oh,
He's
I'll
he's
try not to. No promises.
he's gonna kill him.
We still got one
Takes.
more if we do accidentally.
You kill him, Dirt. Could you just- because Vay did enough damage to kill him, but I put him to 0, and then whenever you hit him, it just killed him.
Well, that's good
Sigh.
because it gives me +5 temporary hit points. So that's good.
Yeah, but he just said something about treasure.
We'll find it.
I hold
still-
up my coin purse and say, I need more of these.
There's still one alive. We can try to work it out with him.
We could try to work it out with him.
We'll bandage him up.
Maybe
or
this
something.
one was the boss.
Alright, Vay, what are you doing?
You better tell him to give up. Then
Alright, I'm going to pick up my staff. Oh wait, I didn't even have my staff in my hand.
No, you didn't. You punched him. So, but
okay.
that was a botch on all of our parts, so
Yeah.
it's alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna yell out to Lormar. Don't kill him, we need him alive. And I guess that'd be the end
They
of my
could
turn.
do an intimidate check, but I can't tell them that.
And pick up my staff.
Alright,
I'm gonna
Hex.
pet Boris on the head. Then I'm going to move over here. If he is in range of my electric bolt, right?
Yeah, the guy straight ahead, yeah, he's... Yeah. The guy that just shot you and crit you?
Yeah. He's
yeah,
getting
we're
an
not trying to
electric
kill
bolt.
him though. Did you hear? We're not
I
trying
don't
to
know
kill
that.
him.
I'm too far away to hear.
You're gonna hear it when Vay shoots you in the ear with a bow.
16 to reflex.
16 versus reflex is a miss.
Okay. It's his turn now.
Did you say 16 versus reflex?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16's a hit, I'm sorry.
Then
My bad.
I wanna do non-lethal with this.
What?
Well, I'm about to say, I mean, I shouted to Lormar. You would have
If you
heard
didn't
him.
hear, you didn't
You
hear.
would
I
have
can
heard
try
me.
and
I had a bear cuddling and making noises in my ear.
I can try stabilizing him. So
17.
do whatever you're doing.
He basically falls, but he is still breathing. He goes unconscious, but he's still breathing.
Okay, Dave, can I try and stabilize him?
Sure, give me a healing check. I think that requires a healing check, doesn't it? Or you can just heal him.
I can't just heal him.
Okay.
Do you have a healer's kit?
That's what I'm saying. Use a healing kit or whatever you're gonna do. You are successful. Nice roll, actually.
No, I don't even have a healer's kit.
We're out of combat.
I'm a bad
right,
cleric.
You guys are finally out of combat.
Alright, well, Boris is going to knock this plank down in front of him.
I'm gonna climb down to the safe level and walk back over to that ramp.
Wait, someone needs to help me with this body.
Toss him down.
I want to come over here and talk to him.
I'm going to crawl down, pull the ladder, and put it up against the wall. Then climb back up.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna loot.
Are you right-clicking on corpses?
Actually, I'm messing around.
I'm gonna loot, and they're going to interrogate.
I set Boris to auto loot.
Since we're out of combat, are you gonna make me roll to get back up on this thing here, Dave?
You're goddamn right I'm going to.
Alright, then I'll just stay right down here.
Why
Dirt,
don't you grab
why
one of
don't
the
you
ladders?
why don't you just climb up the ladder in the middle of the pit?
Y'all lower them to me now. Alright, give me one of these. I'm gonna take one of these ladders,
Yeah, move
Dave.
the ladder.
I'm gonna climb up on top with Vane.
Okay.
Right there.
Alright. You're good to go.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, if everyone else is done, I will do my thing.
Alright, we're gonna go from the top of the screen down. So Vay, what are you doing?
Alright, I'm going to speak in Goblin to this guy that's
The
still
goblin
laying
does
here, I
come
guess.
to. He does come
Okay,
to
so
after
he's
several
conscious.
minutes. He does. After Lormar does his healing on him, he does come to.
Alright, your friend mentioned a treasure. If you would like to share with us how to get to that, we will heal you and let you escape.
Oh, yes. Where am I? Oh, home sweet home, the pit. You mentioned treasure. We haven't.
Yes, your friend mentioned a treasure.
We haven't found anything in this pit.
What's
Chief
your friend
man.
talking about?
Oh, the chief. Our chief says that he makes us dig here. He says that there's treasure here, buried here. And all we found is a few stupid gold coins and some stupid cross symbol crap. We haven't found anything. He told us we would find diamonds here, astral diamonds. We find nothing. But we continue to dig deeper.
Well, where did you place these items that you found already?
They're probably on Gubjub's corpse over there.
Who's Jub Jub, that guy in the corner?
Yeah, mouth.
Mouth. What can you tell us about this place down there?
Lots of evil dwells here. And he starts coughing up blood and stuff, green blood. And you can actually tell that this goblin is definitely dying, that's for sure. And he's trying to speak, and he says there's lots of evil. There's lots of and he dies. I love it.
We didn't have to waste a hill on him.
So he's laying there dead in front of us.
He is lying there motionless now.
I'm gonna gouge out his eyeball and skull. Never mind.
Oh my god. Well, it's gonna take you 15 minutes to get out of that armor to do so.
I'm going to
I
check
say a
up
quick prayer
Gub's
for him.
corpse.
Just kidding. I'm gonna go ahead and search his corpse. Yeah, search these corpses.
You go cut right to the chase, guys. I mean, just rob the dead. Why don't you?
Hell
They don't
yeah!
need it.
Right.
All right,
It's
so
not robbery if they're dead.
on old Gubjub's corpse over there, you find a total of 25 gold, and he's also got what appears to be a dirty silver. Seems to be like a religious symbol.
Do I recognize it as anything, Dave?
Not
Well-
from 25, 30 feet away, you don't.
I'm gonna
Oh.
grab everything off of him and work my way back to the entrance of this room.
So that would basically be 5 gold apiece, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So make sure you guys, please, guys, take care of your character sheets. That's all I ask. And I haven't had any problems with you guys, but please, micromanage the hell out of it, please.
We all each get 5 gold then.
Yes.
Yep. I put a lot of work into this character sheet, so it's really easy for you guys to take care of it really easily. So please take care of everything. All right, so yes, you find a very dirty silver symbol, what appears to be a religious type of symbol, and 5 gold apiece.
Alright, I'm showing this symbol to Lormar.
Now do I recognize it, Dave?
Definitely. It is definitely something that is used as an implement. So would you guys like to take a short rest, and you can identify it during this short rest? Would you like to do that?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, sure. That'd be good. Yeah.
Alright, so your 15 minutes goes by uneventful. I'm sure you probably, well, you guys are down at the door and everything, so you hear nothing, see nothing. And this is basically, it's a symbol of battle. And I'm going to give you the card right now. This is what it is. That's it right there, the symbol of battle. It is a level 5 version. And what this does is it gives you basically +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls. It is a cleric implement, and on a crit does an additional 1d8. And then a daily power. As a free action,
Ooh.
you can use the power when you hit with an attack. You can expend the daily power and deal an additional 1d10 damage on that attack when it hits. Very nice symbol.
I'm curious, if you roll a crit and then you use that, would you automatically get the full 10?
1d8 plus another 1d8 plus regular damage?
Well, 'cause
No.
if it's a crit, it's max damage.
Yeah, but that's like gray area stuff, man. I would say
Okay.
no, just roll the extra 1d10. But
Yeah, I was just curious.
yeah, I see where you're coming from. I mean, it's a good question, but I don't know. I'll have to do a little bit of investigating. Maybe there will be something like that in either Mordekaiser's or a AV 1 or 2 on that. I'll have to look. So,
Okay.
but there you go. You found a symbol of battle. It is ready to go. So just put it in if anybody takes it, which nobody can really use it except for the cleric. So if you decide to use it, just put it in brackets and it'll appear as a handout, Lormar.
You guys don't mind if I take it, right?
Yeah. Not at all.
You're really the only one that can use it.
Ye old symbol of battle. That's actually pretty nice.
I
And
get my DPS up.
it is the level 5 version as well.
Did we find anything on the other bodies?
Not here. In this area here, no, you haven't found anything. Well, you found the 5 gold apiece and the symbol, basically.
No, this corner up here, that's like cave in.
It is. It appears that this is an area, Vey, where it looks like this is where they've basically piled all of the dirt. and there's a wall hidden under there somewhere. So, but you can basically just see dirt. That's just basically where they've piled everything up. All
It's
that,
a very cool map.
yeah, all that dirt had to go somewhere. Yeah, this is an awesome map.
Did a good job on this one. It's fun too.
Yeah, I like this. I was hoping Lormar was going to run across that plank though, because I was just waiting to take him and Talindris out.
God.
Oh, dirt! I just seen you jump down, bud. Why don't you give me an acrobatics check there?
There's a ladder there.
Yeah, I still had
I know.
Also, when we get back into Down Dirt, I think maybe we should buy you some pillows. And just strap them to you.
Stuff him in his armor.
You guys are so funny.
Dirt the fluff.
And I actually really tried to be at that time. I guess you can take your armor symbols off now.
And we took a rest so you guys can heal up.
Yeah, you guys got your
Yeah.
encounter powers back. Oh, also one more thing I'd like to discuss, everyone. There's going to be no more, like I've told my Pathfinder group and my 4th edition Thursday group, there's going to be no more starting at the beginning of every game with, you also dirt, you lose your temporary hit points as well. There's going to be no more getting free max health and free max skills and powers at the beginning of every game anymore. So we're going to be doing a skill challenge type of, if it's necessary, for resting, for an 8-hour rest. So basically, you're going to have to, and this is something that, there's nothing like this designed in 4E. This, I haven't seen anything, but
Can we spend experience points?
you cannot spend experience points, although that's a good idea. But what I mean by the skill challenges is basically everybody's going to have to play a part in this. Now, obviously, the mages need, well, the casters need 8 hours, but I think Talindris only needs 4 because he's an elf.
That's not right. I'm not an elf.
Yeah. Sorry, you're yeah, Eladrin. I'm
Also,
sorry.
I'm done everything by
That's the whole
Same
trend
thing.
by the rules.
Drow.
Dress rule.
Anyway,
I'm offended by that.
you guys
Be
are going to
quiet,
have to do
you
a
elf.
skill challenge, and you guys are going to have to use your skills, like, you know, you're going to have to be creative with this. And what I've told the other groups is, you know, use your surroundings to your advantage. Now, you're going to have to use, you know, there's going to be, it depends on the situation. Now, you're in a dungeon, so you would basically use, like, a primary skill would be dungeoneering. Now, if you were out in the woods, or, well, if you were in the forest, or if you were in the desert, or if you were in any other type of outdoor type of terrain, you would use like a nature, and dungeoneering wouldn't be used. But so I would flip-flop those two. Unless you're a dwarf and you're in a cave, then you could use dungeoneering, because dwarves are always, you know, dungeon dwellers, so, or cave dwellers. Now, you're going to have to use other primary skills as well, like strength. You could use a strength check to move obstacles and build a barricade. You can use diplomacy to motivate the group to keep going. You could use
I was expecting to use a strength check for that triumph thing.
Oh, yeah. I just went ahead and just made you use all 3 of your actions and not worry about the skill check. So
Oh, okay.
sometimes I will, sometimes it just depends on if I want to just kind of speed it up a little bit. But like, you know, you'll have to do perception checks to hear things, or if, you know, sometimes there will be something, and if you fail the skill challenge, you'll have an encounter. If you are successful with the skill challenge, then everybody's full life, full skills, and everything else. So I think it's a pretty cool way, and it'll kind of add a little bit to the game as well. So instead of just saying, okay, full life, full powers, and all that other crap. So, all right.
But
So-
we'll get this like when we spend the night in a town, right, in a room.
Yeah, that's totally different, though. No,
Right, okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I got what you.
Unless you're at the prancing
That's all.
pony, and then you're trying to stay away from the ring wraiths, then we would do a skill challenge. But
Prancing unicorn man.
yeah, so
Well, we're still not doing anything different than what's in the rulebook, right? At a short rest, I use healing surges and reset encounter powers.
correct.
Correct.
Mhm. Yep, that's exactly it. Yep. Nothing different. It's just that instead of just taking a D6, I do a D6 for encounter. So if I roll a 6 on a D6, there's an encounter. So if there's an encounter when you guys do a long rest, there's going to be a skill challenge required. Then that's when Well, anyway, it sometimes when you guys set this up, there's going to be no encounter. So it's better to be safe than sorry than to just say, okay, let's take an 8-hour rest and let's just see what happens. Because if that's the case, you might have an encounter. And then if you're interrupted, nobody gets their spells and stuff. So, but all right. So you guys basically did 2 encounters in this. So I'm going to give you guys a milestone and an action point. So everyone will get an extra action point. So you can only use 1 action point in an encounter anyway. So,
Right.
but anyways, you guys will have an extra action point.
How many
Nice.
can you have? I'm up to 3 now.
Well, I think
Do
that
they reset at some point?
yes, if you take a long rest. So,
Oh, okay. Well,
Yep.
then I have 1.
but you didn't
Right,
take a long
yeah.
rest. You didn't take a long rest just now.
Yeah, no, we didn't take a long rest. I have
Oh,
2
we
right
got
now.
an action
So.
point from the other day.
Oh,
But
you're only going to
we-
have 1.
Because
Yeah.
we left the town.
Yeah, but you guys you just have
We
2.
rested.
At the town you rested, yeah, for a little while. So
Okay, so you say we have 2 points in.
everybody has 2. Somebody used an action point earlier. I know somebody used 1, so
Crow
Yeah,
did and
Hex
it
did.
failed.
they did. Okay.
I've never used
All
one.
right. So I'm going to archive this symbol of battle now. So, all right, you got that added to your sheet there, Lormar?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Let me I still want to keep playing. You guys good to go for a while still?
I am.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm ready like a rock star.
Well, you guys still have the other area over there as well, so how many hit points do you have, Dirt? You're over the hit points.
Yeah, I know. I can't get my thing to set. I'm supposed to have 42, but I can't get my stupid token to do the.
Double click your
Thank you.
token, see how many it is.
Yeah, let's see.
It
'Cause
says
your max
it
is
says
set at
39, but
39.
it's supposed to be but it's supposed to be 42.
We'll change it to 42.
Yeah, I tried that before and it just goes back to 49.
You gotta change it on your character sheet also.
There you go.
Yeah, you got to change it on the actual attributes on the
Yeah.
character sheet on the attributes
is?
tab. Because I just changed it.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, I
sorry.
did. That's all right. I just changed it for you. No problem, man.
Cool, thanks.
No problem. Daddy's got you, buddy.
I want to look down this hole in the wall.
Mm. Remember, you guys got a bunch of stuff over on the other end still to worry about as well. Don't forget about that.
You mean back from where we started?
Corpses.
Correct. I mean, I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but I figured I would, so.
Well, I thought that's the facto place that we were going, but I wanted to look into this hole before
Oh,
we
yeah.
move that way.
When you look into the hole in the wall, it is literally pitch black. There is not 1 ounce of light. It is just
See that?
pure black.
This is the point where I take out that rock I had earlier, and I cast light on it, and I toss it in there.
Nice. It's a good idea.
Do we even get the light cantrip?
I have one.
Let me get
Yeah, same
a
here.
rock out.
It did come in handy. I was kind of bummed out because when we got in here, everything was all illuminated. I was like, oh.
No, not everything. I can assure you. What's light? 20 feet?
Ooh, let me check.
40, I think.
Range 5.
5. Okay.
Five
Oh, wait, no,
squares.
that's my casting. Yeah, you're right. And all squares within
Mr. Jog, what's up?
Squares of it.